So in the summertime, my family's primary mode of fun is to go boating. Last year we went to Lake Powell, last season, which is still this year, 2020, we went to Lake Powell 5 times. We absolutely love it. That's our passion, what we love to do. And so we were in the market for a new boat this year. We had gotten rid of our old one and we were looking for a new one. We had spent time on the Malibu 24 MXZ, which is a nice boat, kicks out a really good wave. My primary mode of fun behind a boat is to go surfing, because as I'm getting older, I like to crash less and less, and those crashes don't hurt. So I really, really enjoy it. But anyways, we spent some time behind the Malibu MXZ 24 footer, which was really nice, kicked out a nice wave. It was a nice boat. We had no complaints with it. We've ridden behind the Supra 550 SE with lead in it, kicked out an amazing wave, which was super awesome. We did the the Moomba Mojo, which had some weight in it as well, on top of the stock ballast system. And it kicked out a really, really nice wave. But Centurion came out with 2 new boats this year that before setting on a boat, I had to try those. They came out with the 265 and the RI 245. Now, to be honest, the 265 didn't interest me at all. That's just too stinking big. When am I going to take 30 people boating? That makes no sense. I would never get a turn. And I am way too selfish. I have to have my surf friends. So the 245, we were really, really interested in it. We weren't sure what the price point was going to be, but this year we were just kind of dead set on getting the baddest wave we could get. And so with all the other waves that we tried, I knew that they had some pretty heavy competition. So we called up Mitch down at Borco in Springfield, Utah, and said, hey, we want to demo the 245. He said, okay. We set a date. We met at the lake. We took some friends with us so they could all check it out and see what they thought, because they all surf and they've been behind numerous boats as well. And we all had a turn behind the RI 245. And I'm just going to show a couple of clips of my wife and I surfing behind it and see what you think.
I need a beach too. Let's go. We just rented a house. Oh, my sister's house. Oh, no. Oh, really? Oh, no.
So I added a couple of pictures of different waves that I'd surf behind. Kind of, I tried to find the perfect spot where my body was real similar in the same location, so you can kind of see where the MXZ wave was, the Super wave was. We rode behind an FI-23 that Centurion makes that actually kicked out a really, really good wave. You could kind of see where that one hits, and then you see the difference in where the RI 245 wave and how much taller it was than the other ones. And to be quite honest, it wasn't even close. And you can feel that when you're surfing it. There's so much push. You can go really, really far back. You can go really, really, far to the tall part of the wave. I had difficulties throwing 360s because the wave was so much bigger and had so much more push. I had to just learn to ride it differently. But that's just how it goes when you change waves like that. But I absolutely loved the wave. And I think that in the future, that's the wave I got to have. So we sat down with Mitch at Board Co., who's absolutely awesome. We talked about price point on the boat, and it met every criteria that we could possibly want in a boat. It was amazing. The screens on it, the dual screens are amazing. The interior, the hex vinyl is untouchable. The tower is amazing. The sound system was ridiculous. And it actually landed in a price point that was actually better than most boats. And it has more than what I saw in most boats that I have ridden in or been in or owned. So at the end of the day, we had to buy one. So we sat down and we ordered. So if you're looking to buy a boat and you're looking for the baddest wave you can get your hands on, especially for the best price and still exceed any other wave out there, the RI 245 is untouchable. Give Mitch down at Board Co. a call. The guy's the man. He'll take care of you. He's a super cool guy and very knowledgeable about everything that's out there and what the pros and cons and of what his product is. And he'll even tell you and be honest with you where some other boats may excel over that boat. But for me, I'm all about the wave, and this wave was untouchable. So if you're looking for the biggest, baddest wave to surf behind, there's nothing in the industry that can touch that. Nothing that I've found, and I've ridden behind almost everything. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you're riding a Centurion this year like I am. RI 245. We'll see you in the spring.